World Windsurfing Tour hits the Hawaiian island of Maui again. It's the second stop and for the wave performers the gnarliest destination of them all. But these days the 29-event tour requires more professionalism than ever before. Professionalism personified by 27-year-old king of the waves, Robbie Nash.
The guys that are on the tour are pure professionals. They don't do anything else for their career. All we do is windsurf. Whether it be competing the whole year, doing promotions, doing development, doing testing, that's our entire life. It's a commitment. It's not a hobby. It's not a sideline activity that we supplement with another job. That's it. That's all we do. And the level of competition that we're now at, I consider to be a real top level that takes years to get to, as would a top level in any other sport be. But as far as a commitment to the sport, to be good, it takes.
World champion Bjorn Dunkerbeck. Here we go then with the 1990 Marui O'Neill Maui Invitational, and joining me today is the media director of the Professional Board Sailors Association, Cliff Webb. Cliff, the Marui tournament has been going since 1982, and O'Neill have had quite a strong involvement with the growth of the sport.
Yeah, this is one of the oldest events on the World Tour calendar, and O'Neill have had a long involvement. They sponsor a lot of the sailors as well, and they've been in there right from the start, so it's great to see them keep going.
There's Dunkerbeck out there just catching an early wave. He's obviously one of the favourites, but that wasn't always the case, was it, with the Europeans?
No, not at all. The Europeans have come on in a long way in the last couple of years especially. The Hawaiians have traditionally dominated out here, obviously on their home waters, and the Europeans have made great inroads already, but they're still not quite comfortable yet. No one's actually made the finals of these events, for example, yet.
Oh, got murdered there.
Yeah, it's not much fun when you're under that much water, I can assure you.
So who we got here then?
That's Robbie Seeger from Germany. He's funnily enough, one of the best Europeans. Nice jump there at the back.
It's all a bit busy out there at the moment. There's Robbie again.
Yeah, he's from West Germany, and he's had quite a few years sailing out in these waves, so he's come a long way, as I say, of late. He's sailing for Fanatic now. It's a fairly new sponsorship, that. And they've taken him not so much for any of his other skills, but purely for his wave riding, as he's showing here. Nice jump.
How important is it to be a skilled all-rounder in order to get sponsorship if you happen to be no good at wave performance? Does it make it any more difficult?
It certainly does, yeah, because wave performance is often regarded as the pinnacle of the sport. There's a lovely wave coming in here. That's Sierra Emery out there, one of the top Hawaiian sailors. It's a lovely ride. But, of course, there are three disciplines. This is one of the three. But I think you'll agree it's the best to watch for most of the people here.
That really was a fantastic wave. What is that in metres?
Well, Hawaiian, that's probably only a 2 to 3 metre. They measure from the back of the wave. To me, that looks pretty gnarly up. Oh, lovely goose screw there. Beautiful.
And who we got here?
It's Angela Cochran. She's the reigning ladies wave world champion. They're not performing too well out here this week, unfortunately. They're not getting a look in, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
The wind can sometimes be a little strong for women, as we've seen, not just in wave performance in the past few months, but also with slalom and course racing as well.
Yeah, Angela's one of the best ladies there is out in these waves. She's another local, and there you can just see her going up against Sierra. Coming on a long way she has recently.
Well, quite a muscly torso there from Mr. Nash. We saw him earlier in the programme working out in the gym.
Yeah. Robbie's won the World Wave Championship 5 times now, 5 out of 6 years. I mean, that is his particular forte. Although he's a good all-rounder, but Robbie is like king of the sport. He's incredibly famous all around the world and earns an absolute fortune out of it. I mean, he's been there right from day one. Perhaps the personality in the sport, I would say.
No thoughts of retiring yet? I know he keeps being asked, but...
Well, he keeps threatening it. I can't see he's going to do it for the moment. There's too much going on. I mean, the way the World Tour has changed over the last 2 years, since the Professional Board Sailors Association got them together, I don't see him dropping out of it quite yet. There's too much at stake yet. Oh, Svein Rasmussen from Norway there. Don't get too many waves in Norway.
No, exactly. Now, didn't O'Neill Invitational, it's semi-final stages already, and we've got Bjorn Dunkerbeck on the water.
Yeah, he's had a tough path to get this far. He's taken out Alex Segura from Hawaii. He's won the O'Neill back in '85. And then he went on to take out Mike Waltz, who was one of the first people ever to sail at this place, Hookkeeper. After that, it was the Italian, Paolo Rista. He's been sailing extremely well of late, and now semi-final stage, he's up against Ian Boyd, yet another Hawaiian.
And Boyd himself has obviously had a pretty tough time of it so far because the field is so strong, Cliff.
Yeah, especially the last round against Russ Randall. He's another 18-year-old budding superstar. And the two of them, they're obviously very good pals, so whoever wins, it's friendly, but it's extremely serious when they're out there doing it. Before that, he had Peter Cabrina, who's one of the top sailors from the last few years. I was very surprised to see Ian get past Peter. It's very unusual, that. But now, Boyd Dunkerbeck, it's another European-Hawaiian leg. Should be interesting.
Dunkerbeck, really, the turning point, I think, was 1989 Scheveningen, the Dutch event, where Dunkerbeck beat Nash at wave performance for the first time, and, well, he was obviously thrilled to bits about it, and it must have changed his life considerably, Cliff.
Well, I've never seen Bjorn react quite the way he did. He was jumping up and down in the air the first time he beat him. They had 2 wave performances at that event, and he won on both occasions. I think it's the first time ever that Nash has been beaten in 2 events simultaneously. Now, here's a nice, it's a nice forward. That's his speciality, actually. He's really perfected that, and he's said in the past that if he can go out and pull off 3 perfect forward rolls, he doesn't need to do anything else. That's the standard we're at now.
Quick look at Boyd for the first time, but hasn't really done much yet.
No, it's unfortunate. Ian's not getting the waves that he's used to out there. I mean, given the right conditions, he can rip along with the rest of them. Little helicopter attack there from Bjorn. Very nicely done. But the wind seems a little bit light on the inside there.
What would you say Dunkerbeck's strongest points are in the waves? Is it the sheer height he gets on his jumps, or the flashy jibes he does? Or?
Well, I think actually it is the jumping. He's a big guy. He's over 6 foot. He's building up for a good one here. Look. There we go. It's high. It's so high. Ooh, complete forward roll. It's amazing the way he pulls those off.
And he made it, and many others wouldn't. You know, perhaps we could maybe talk about the difference in standards between, you know, the top 5-10 wave performers and the also rans, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean Ian here, he's going for one as well. I mean, it's see how he pulls it off this one. Oh, it's a back loop. Yeah, that's not so bad. But you can see he didn't seem to have the same sort of flair there that Bjorn did. The difference is, I think, there's a hell of a lot of practice in there, obviously. Strength is paramount. You've got to be a big, strong guy to pull some of these stuff off. But I think the biggest thing is you've got to be pretty courageous to go out in the big waves and turn yourself upside down. They get hurt quite regularly, and you've got to keep going back and keep doing it until you get it right. Bjorn seems to have unlimited strength to actually go and do it. There's another one. Yeah, here we go, big one coming up.
Oh, that looks gnarly.
Ooh, yeah. Do you see the way the lip broke there? And he was going to go for a back loop, but it just pushed him off to the front. Ian's got quite a nice wave here. He's coming in, scoring some nice points there.
It's the your 3 best transitions, jibes, jumps.
And jumps, yeah. Your best 3 in each of the 3 categories score, and then it's sort of averaged out from there. That was quite a nice little ride. That'll do him quite nicely. Yeah, you see it's so light on the inside there. The wind's just not there at the moment. This is where Bjorn's good as well. He does a lot of tricks on the board. He seems to cover virtually every inch of it. And it's a very high scoring move you just seen there. Very high scoring. Small wave, but you know, that really helps.
It must be difficult to keep your eyes focused on either his hands or his feet, because both are moving at the same time.
Yeah, I think it just becomes instinct after a while. I don't think he's actually looking. He's just looking for the next wave, see what he's going to do. He's going to come in, jibe. Oh, very nice. Well, nearly.
Dunkerbeck gets a dunk at last.
Yeah, he's not going to be too happy about that, because obviously that close in, he's right in front of the judges. Quickly up though, I mean, that's the other strength of Bjorn, is that he doesn't sit in there. Quick check of the watch, time's coming up.
pumping out. Well, I think he's done enough in this semi, Cliff.
Yeah, he looked quite comfortable there actually. Unfortunately, Ian just didn't get it together, I'm afraid. Here we go, one last little jump.
And in the other semi-final here at Hukipa Beach, Mark Angulo lost out to David Kalama. That was a local battle. So in the losers final, we have Angulo against Boyd. Bit of local rivalry, perhaps, Cliff.
Yeah, it should be very, very interesting, this one. These guys, they train together, they sail together, they do everything together during the course of their career, having lived and sort of trained on Hukipa. Oh, Mark's not going to be happy with that one. And I think it'll be very, very interesting to see who comes out the winner, especially after the other semi-final, Angulo Kalama. Kalama obviously sailing extremely well there. That's a nice off the lip there by Mark. He actually won this event last year, I believe.
And what's the situation really between these local sailors? You know, is there much rivalry?
There's a lot of rivalry. I mean, there's only so much prize money, sponsorship, whatever you like to put in there. They're all professionals. They're all trying to make a living out of this, and there's only so much that can go around. So obviously there's great rivalry there, but as I say, they are still friends because it's a very small community here on Maui, especially those who keep hotshots, as they're called.
And not just friendly rivalry, but also some brotherly rivalry.
Yeah, Mark's brother Josh, younger brother, he's come on a long way this year in particular. He gave Bjorn quite a run for his money at the event back a while back at the Aloha Classic, and we all thought that Bjorn had blown that one. He didn't. Josh just unfortunately got beaten there. Josh has come on, as I say, a long way. He's developed very, very fast in Mark's footsteps, so I think he's going to be a name we're going to see a lot of over the next few years.
As I remember it, that was quite an unpopular decision, Josh Angulo, Bjorn Dunkerbeck.
Yeah, it was quite controversial, that one, but I suppose that's water under the bridge. Oh, ooh, he pulled it off. He pulled it off. Thought he'd blown that one as well. Light winds out the back. There's Ian struggling his way through there. Yeah, he's not enjoyed today, I don't think. I don't think that's going to work particularly well for him. I think Mark's got the vote this time.
And no messing from Bjorn Dunkerbeck, so he gets straight on a wave here in the final of the 1990 Marui O'Neill Maui Invitational.
That's a superb start, absolutely superb. I mean, he'll have been scored on that wave from the very start of the heat, which is very unusual. Excellent beginning for him. It's got to go a long way, that. He's going to have his work cut out also against Kalama here, who's really playing well today.
Yeah, bit of a shock, really. David Kalama, a local sailor, been around a bit, older than Robbie Nash even.
Yeah, well actually he's only 24, but he's...
well, it looks older than...
He certainly does. He's packed a lot into his few years there. I mean, he sails virtually every day at Hukipa here. I mean, he really is one of the top stars here. And I think against Dunkerbeck, it's going to be a very, very tight battle because these two both want to win. I mean, Dunkerbeck, first time a European has ever made the final of this event. It's always been Hawaiian dominated. Kalama's got a lot. Oh, this goes Bjorn. Perfect. Absolutely perfect forward roll. Perfect. I mean, Kalama has really, really got to pull his stops out against that.
I think that Dunkerbeck is in slightly unstoppable form at the moment.
He's... Another one. Oh, it's two. Perfect. I mean, that's a hell of a start for him. Kalama just making his way out. Ah, no, that's a mistake. That could cost him the title.
Oh, quick camera pan there. We're back with Bjorn as he comes into us.
Yeah, a few little lollipops on the face, so that's scoring already. As soon as they pick up that wave, they're scored all the way into the beach, and then the judges just give it anything up to a 10, which is perfect. That's a really nice wave he's chosen there. Oh.
That's great, the way he takes the sail down. In fact, to a casual observer, that might look like a mistake, Cliff.
It could certainly do, yeah, but I mean, it's actually a very complicated move to do something like that. It's cut back, laying the sail down and that. It's well picked up on.
A lovely little turn of the feet there around that mast.
He literally walks over every inch and more by the looks of it there.
Donkey again.
There's Kalama. It's another nice wave. You see the photographer there, he has to dodge those as well, which doesn't help when he's in the contest. Oh yeah, oh lovely. One-handed off the lip, beautiful.
He has scored very highly for that.
Yeah, that's going to go down very well. I mean, every ride they make, they get scored on, but as you said, it's the best 3 moves they make. There's Bjorn out the back. He's picking up quite a big wave there. He's going off the wind. He thinks he's going too fast there, actually. Ooh, that's painful. That's painful.
That looked horrible. A lot of injuries in this sport. Some people might not believe that.
Yeah, there's a lot of broken noses. All sorts of things happen out there when you're playing in those waves. I mean, that could be very disastrous for Bjorn. I hope he wasn't hurt, actually. Oh no, he's up and away again. Well, I should think we must be getting close towards the end of this heat. It's been a great final. Delighted to see it. I certainly would not want to be one of the judges in this. Yep, there we go. That's it. For my money, I think Bjorn may have just got it. I don't know. It's going to be, as I say, a very, very close one. I think those 2 jumps, the difference there could certainly be very telling. I imagine the scores are going to be quite high nonetheless. Interesting to see.
Well, in the end, Dave Kalama denied reigning world champion Dunkerbeck, keeping the wave honours as ever with the home ball.